It's been a pretty good season for Bungie when I decide that the only thing I can complain about is the fact that seasonal challenges are a little too wonky for my liking right now. Definitely an A1 to Bungie for how the season's been going so far. Vault of Glass is great. Everything's been going good so far with this season. I'm impressed with the weapons. I'm impressed with all the stuff that's been going on in the game. Hoping for a lot of the good stuff soon. Stasis changes are coming to Crucible. We'll talk about those in another video. Let's get into seasonal challenges being very wonky and how Bungie could fix them to make them a whole lot better than they are right now. So I don't know about you guys, but towards the end of last season, I got very burnt out on playing the game. It's just how it happens. You play it for 15, 16 weeks. It gets kind of boring after a while doing the same thing, bounties each and every week. But with seasonal challenges, I definitely found a bit more struggle towards the end of the season where I had to get the Crucible ranks, the Gambit ranks in the season. I know they changed how they were counted this season and how they were weighted and how all the Crucible and Gambit ranks are actually weighted now, which is nice and everything. But my biggest issue is the fact that when you're doing these, they don't come until later in the season. The first thing they definitely need to do is move the Crucible and Gambit rank requirements in the seasonal challenges up to like week 1 or 2. Because if I'm thinking about this logistically and I'm thinking about it in an efficient way, I'm not going to do those challenges until they pop up. I don't want to play Crucible, I don't want to play Gambit until those seasonal challenges actually come out because they're not retroactive. They're not one of the ones that will continue even if this week hasn't started yet. So I'm sitting in a place where I don't want to play Crucible, I don't want to play Gambit because I don't want to get to those higher ranks like Legend and have to reset my rank even before being able to go back around again. Like even if you're stuck at like Mythic or Fabled or anything like that and you have to go up to Legend, especially in Gambit, it's horrible in Gambit. It could take you a good few days to get through all those Crucible matches, especially, like I said, in Gambit. Right now, when you get to the Legend rank in Gambit, it takes only wins. You can only get wins. You cannot lose to progress in there. So you're basically stuck there with the will of your teammates at you, trying to get those things around. So I would definitely appreciate it if Bungie brought those seasonal challenges for Gambit and Crucible ranks back up to the front week, just so people could get those done out of the way for the season and not have to worry about ranks anymore and could focus on the primeval kills or getting kills in certain Crucible matches. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Bright Dust has definitely become a lot more stingy when it comes to Bungie handing it out for bounties, weekly bounties, or the weekly challenges that we had, and now the seasonal challenges as well. It feels like they just get rid of it more and more each season until they're going to end up dwindling it down and getting it out of the game, so we don't get to use it anymore. Probably not going to happen, but each of the seasonal challenges, especially the ones that give larger XP, have only been giving out either between 75 and 100 Bright Dust per completion. These seasonal challenges take way longer than other bounties and other things in the game that would also receive and also give Bright Dust to players. It's definitely kind of insane to think that you can't even buy a shader for finishing a seasonal challenge right now. Shaders are about 200 Bright Dust. You only get 75. You basically can't buy anything worthwhile in the Eververse store with the Bright Dust that you're getting from seasonal challenges. And Eververse is a complete other issue in the game right now, along with Synstrand and all the armor synthesis stuff. So if you could just give us a single crumb of something good for Bright Dust or anything about Eververse, that'd be really great. Seasonal challenges definitely need to give more Bright Dust and maybe some more XP. I know the XP changes have also been talked about recently because they said that there was a bug last season giving us more. They just let it happen and let it go. Let's just bring back that XP that we were getting last season. That was really rewarding, really nice. People are able to come back even when they weren't able to play a lot. Don't have to worry about that FOMO feeling they're getting. XP is definitely something that they've also been stingy about recently. That whole thing is a whole other topic we'll have to talk about with slowing down XP gains and everything. But Bright Dust and XP definitely need to be looked at for the seasonal challenges and how much we're actually getting for it. Because I feel like in seasons past, in seasons before, obviously, we've getting a whole lot more except for the XP bug. And I feel like they should either revert back to it. It just feels way more rewarding. It doesn't feel like they're very rewarding right now for what you're trying to do and how much you actually have to do to get them done. While we're on the topic of rewards, I think Bungie also needs to start handing out more of them for the seasonal challenges. Right now, you have 2 weapons for the top 2 seasonal challenges, and then XP and Bright Dust for everything on the way down. I definitely think there could be a better variety of things going on in here. You could add maybe some shaders, maybe some of the armor that you took out of the season pass this season. That's definitely something else we have to talk about. There's so many things we have to talk about. Seasonal armor would definitely be a great thing to add for like override missions or like completing the expunge missions or anything like that, you should be able to get seasonal armor dropping from those seasonal challenges. That would be really nice because obviously, like I said, they took it out of the path for the seasonal rewards this season for the season pass. That's a lot of seasons right there. It just feels like they're kind of underwhelming in reward situation as well. I mean, throw a couple of those, like throw each of the seasonal weapons in there each week. I think they're going to end up having to do that at some point. But also maybe add the armor, maybe add some guns from past seasons if you really want to. Add like a random dropped Umbral engram that's focused or something like that. I just think the rewards path needs to be a bit more of a variety and a bit more like far spread out, because it feels like in the later weeks you're not getting rewarded for doing these harder missions that you have to do, and especially when they give you less missions as well towards the end of the season pass challenges. And that's honestly all I can think of right now. If you guys have anything else you think would be able to fix up these seasonal challenges, if you think they're doing just fine right now, sound off in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think about the seasonal challenges and how they've been doing since Beyond Light launched. I've been doing alright with them. I think they're pretty good so far. If you guys have anything else, let me know down in the comments below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and thank you so much for getting your daily dose of vitamin P. If you guys want more daily doses of vitamin P, please check out the rest of the videos on my channel. And if you made it to the end of the video, I'll let you guys know I am very sorry for the lag in uploads recently. Hasn't been a lot going on in the game besides some update stuff, swap stuff, and videos. I may start doing a TWAP video every week just like everyone else has, but it hasn't been my cup of tea. I have a lot been going on right now. I hope to get back to at least streaming at some point very soon with the game. Alright guys, peace out and take care.